I'm Allison Klein from TechArena, and we are coming to you from OCP Dublin, and I'm so delighted to be joined by Kelley Mullick, CEO of Avayla. Hey Kelley, how's it going?
Hey Allison, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. I was looking forward to this interview. Why don't we just start, Kelley, with a brief introduction of you and what Avayla is all about?
Thanks Allison. So my company Avayla was formed by my husband and I, and it's around IT consulting services, and specifically my area of expertise is around AI data center infrastructure. I had a long history of working at Intel in the data center group, and then from there I moved to Isotope, where I was really running our strategy for AI and for product management and business development. And so, and now I've taken all that expertise and pivoted it to my own consulting company.
That's awesome. So I think that it's fair to say that Dublin has been taken over by the liquid cooling industry. There's nowhere you can go without seeing liquid cooling solutions, and I want to break this down with you. You've led some discussions on the topic here. Tell me about what is the state of liquid cooling and why this is so important to operators right now.
Well, I can't tell you how exciting this is for somebody who's an expert in this space and who's been waiting for this moment to happen. You know, we're really seeing all these advances in liquid cooling, and it's being primarily driven by two market segments. One is predominantly AI, and AI is now everywhere. Everywhere we go, we're in the age of agentic AI. And so because of the dense compute and the amount of compute that's needed to keep performance at the right level for AI, we have to have liquid cooling, and that's because the air just can't support those heat loads anymore. The other primary driver is at the edge, where we see a lot of need for compute at the edge, and a lot of climates, the air is dirty, polluted,
right,
what have you, and so liquid then becomes an ideal environment for those kinds of edge solutions.
Now, I was walking the show floor, I saw immersion solutions, I saw direct liquid cooling. Where do you think the industry is trending right now in terms of the selection of the type of liquid that is taking the foot forward approach?
So today, in 2025, we're predominantly seeing an explosion in cold plate or direct liquid cooling technology. That said, we're seeing a huge uptick in other types of liquid cooling. That's immersion cooling, single phase and two phase technologies, both cold plate and immersion. And so I think as we start to scale AI and the thermal loads continue to increase exponentially, we're going to see a need for all of these types of advanced cooling solutions within the data center.
That's amazing. Now, I heard about nanoparticle liquid cooling at the show, and this is the first time I've ever heard this. Tell me about how that relates to the ongoing debate about dielectric choice.
Yeah, so nanoparticle liquid cooling is really a type of aerosol liquid cooling, which is a newer technology. It's basically taking something through a nozzle and aerosolizing it. And what that does is the increased surface area provides really great cooling efficiency. And so I would say where we are with that state, it's such a new technology that we're probably still in the research phase to figure out how we can take advantage of this technology and how we can bring those kinds of companies that use this technology into our environment within OCP.
One final question for you. If folks want to continue discussing liquid cooling, AI data centers, everything in between, where can they find you?
Yeah, so you can find me on LinkedIn. You can find, if you're interested in my company, you can search us out at www.avayla.net. And if you're interested in participating in any of the open compute project programs or groups that I'm in, I chair the industry liaison team. You can go check out our wiki on the immersion project under the Open Compute project.
Thank you so much for spending some of your very busy day with me.
Thanks,
it was a
Allison.
pleasure.
It was great.